Hello, is anyone there? I've just signed back in. Boom, boom. Bob down harm. Hello. Anyone here? Sherry, I'm still here, love. They say go live online and they will come. Well, I can see 2 people and 4 people thumbs up. No, it's been a long time, Sherry, and the problem is they only allow you or allot you so much time, so you just keep on signing in. So you can be on here for a long time, actually. McDonald's is just 1 hour. Maybe I just talked about. So what, Sherry? Why do you want to go back to Japan? Did you earn like more money in Japan or something? I think I'm gonna have some chips, patatas. Yamamori potato fry.
山盛りポテトフライが、
mayonnaise なし、塩なし。
マヨネーズと塩がなしですか。はい、じゃあ
お願いします。
はい、失礼いたします。
She's cute. Okay. Well, did you come back full time or just come back just for another visit? Okay. Hey, Jim. Yeah, I think that's the problem with languages, especially in England and America. They just don't want to learn languages. And I liked French when I was a kid, but you just get so much pressure from other people saying, "Oh, you're a prof or something like that because you learn the language." But in the rest of Europe and rest of the world, people, like you got in Africa and the Philippines and India, they learn English because it's important. And even though we have that as a native language, it's still fun to learn other languages. It just increases your knowledge. Yeah, I get. Sherry, you were born in the Philippines, yeah? Do you speak any of the? Because I know there are many languages in the Philippines, yeah? So do you speak any of the languages of the Philippines? Well, the guy that worked for me was called Ross, and he would speak English as well. you speak Japanese, Sherry? Yeah. Oh. Take that. Hey, Oscar. Back again. Oh, you speak in Spanish. Handsome, okay, cool. ¿Qué pasa? Yeah, but even in some parts of the Philippines, there are Spanish words they show, like trabajo. Shiro wine.
白ワインがお一つ。グラスでよろしいですか？
No, okina buckets.
デキャントで。
Okina buckets.
ね
It's a joke.
デキャンターがグラスで。
Okina buckets. Buckets. Buckets わかんない Buckets. Buckets. Toりあえず glass.
グラス。
Glass.
以上でよろしいですか？
That's it, yes, thank you.
失礼します。
So she asked me if I wanted a glass of wine, and I says no, I want a bucket. But in Japanese, bucket is baketsu. So then she mistaken that for a decanter. So you can get like a glass of wine, or you can get a decanter of wine, but apparently not a bucket of wine. So I have. What day is it today? 22nd, 23rd, 22nd. So I've got 8 days until I'm 60 years old. How old is your dad, Jennifer? Thank you. Oh, I don't know if... Also, it's still quite young, yeah? I don't know. Do you remember we used to get like tomato sauce and it used to be like kind of fruity? So Sherry is still quite young, yeah? Well, it's Kagoma. It's not Heinz. Shit, that price soon jumped up. Have I got enough to pay? 130, just enough to pay. Well, it is. Because I'm 48. Well, my old friend is 87. So I guess 47 is young. There you go. So still doing well, yeah? Is your dad is he in America or is he in Japan? Does he live with you, Sherry? They say that if you manage to get past 70, then it's all plain sailing. In the same area. Nice. So when you came to Japan, did someone look after the bar, Sherry? Cool. And did your sister go to Japan as well? Well, I think this song loop is about 5 songs. You might not, Ed, but you're an old bastard. This chips taste really good. You still have lead in your pencil? That might be true, but I bet it's that really thin pencil. is about that long. That could be a song. I'm going to turn that into a song. I still got lead in my pencil, but I've only got a tiny dick. But when someone that is a song. That is a song. I have still got lead in my pencil. I've still got lead in my pencil, and there's a rubber on the end. Remember those songs? I've only just fucking made it up. Yeah, remind me of that song in a few days. I've got to write that down, Jenny. I've got to put more words to that. There's one like I wrote maybe 6 months, a year ago, and I actually sent off for it. It's called Bacaero, and Bacaero means like a fool or something like that. But Bacaero is like it's based on a airline from Japan. So Baka, which is fool, and Aero, which is aeroplane. Well, I'll have to try it out. That was my dream. That was my dream. That was my dream to do stand up in LA, and I have sent letters off in New York or LA. That's where I would love to do it there, and also to do busking in Venice Beach. And yeah, but like I said, I need to play guitar really. So. What kind of dog have you got, Sherry? So this song, well, I think it's quite good actually. I don't think I've sung it before. Bacaero, Bacaero, Bacaero. If you're going to Japan, it's the way to go. Bacaero, Bacaero. If you're going to Japan, let's go, go, go. How much does the busker get? Can anyone busk on the streets? I think the cops would arrest me or shoot me. Which reminds me, I've got to contact my brother today and ask him to send me £2,000. I really hope that email goes well. Are the people busking on the street? My son is 130 kilos. Yeah, I think if I win on the lottery, I think I definitely want to do it. I would like to try it all over. Have you ever seen these irritating cunts with the fucking plastic drums? I've only got one word for them. It could be two. It's irritating cunts. But it must be a basic thing that people are drawn to them. Yeah, these cops just don't have a sense of humour, do they? You think the same, or are you just repeating what I said, Jen? They're just noisy cunts. But what pisses me off most is they've just got like a plastic bucket and two fucking sticks. My busking would be more elaborate than that because I would use costumes and stage things, you know. Is that what you're drinking? Isn't that if you mix that with drinks, isn't it dangerous, Ed? Ed, if you are mixing those things together, this is what you want to do. Go to your special place and change your will, leaving all your worldly goods to our Gary. Don't forget. Maybe I should do a piss take video of that, you know, with the plastic drum, and the sticks. No, but people are getting to. It wasn't like Matthew Perry, wasn't he like done over for that, making too much? Wad up. I wish I had a fucking wad that I could up. That'd be nice. We've been on there 2 or 3 hours now, and it's getting into a really fucking crazy habit because I just drink more and more. So let me ask you this, Ed. When you tune into me here, is it before or after the oxycodone, or do you find that you don't need it if you like tuning into me? And when I'm not like online, do you take the oxycodone? Well, that's nice. But then you work late, Sherry, so you deserve to like get up late, don't you? And if you're a bar, do you open for lunch? I think my grandma, I can't remember if she left me at the sofa or the bed, but she did. I said I'd want that, so she left me something, but I just can't remember what it was. And the false teeth. Because what I did with the false teeth, you know when you make like apple pies and rhubarb pies, just to go around the edges for the to crimp it. Nice one, Ed, I like that. Oh, the bar opens at fucking 8 a.m. Is that for breakfast? Wow. And do you have another sleep in the afternoon? Wow, you should sleep more. You should watch my videos, that'll put you to sleep. So what you do, so you pop about 4 in your drink, in your vodka, and the wife says, what are you doing? So I'm just going to tune into our Gary. And she goes, oh, okay, I see. Well, I've seen the latest bill. It's 1,831 yen. See that? Well, how much did you say that coin was worth, Ed? Is that 50 pence piece? 6, 7, 8. That's 31. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Fucking, that's amazing. I've just got more for one, enough for one more wine. I'll change this fucking record. Those times aren't working out, Sherry. You said the bar opens at 8 a.m. Oh, does someone open the bar for you? You go to bed. Why don't you go to bed before 6 a.m.? A long, long time ago, I think when the internet was invented, I invented it, by the way, and it used to be, I think I used to stay up 1 or 2 o'clock, but now usually unless I've been out drinking, usually I'm in bed before like 11 o'clock, something like that. Oh, okay. Typing under the influence. In Brazil. Did you know that Brazilians eat a shitload of meat? About $200 a week. Well, I'm just basing that on I saw a Brazilian spending 20,000 yen on meat at the Brazilian shop. If I don't wake up tomorrow morning, I'm fucked up. Oh, really? Yeah, they've got them in as well, Jen. Someone did a video on Facebook the other week, and there was 2 guys, and they got this fucking massive chop. I think they said it was £3, and they just got that, and they were like eating it. And apparently, if you ate it all, it was free. But the thing is, if you do competitions like that, they leave you feeling shitty for a few days. Was that £5? I think maybe I could do that. £3, £3 steak. $50. Yeah. How long does it? How long? What's the time limit on that? No, though Ed was saying like typing under the influence, not driving under the influence, typing under the influence. For us, not too bad. They had they've got this Indian thing one, and it's like 1.5. Oh, it's about the same. It's about the same, I think. And it's free if you eat it all, but they've got like fucking a massive bowl of rice with it. And if you eat it all, it's free. But if you can't eat it all, it's 60,000 yen. There you go. You've been warned off, Ed. I can type as drunk as I like. That could be another good song. What was that song before? I've got to bring that fucking notepad with me because these discussions throw up some interesting song titles. In fact, I was already actually thinking of that, bringing a book. Well, next time I bring a book, Jen, please remind me of that because you're a lot younger than me. And being German of German descent, you're more efficient as well. But that thing though, that leading the pencil, I am betting you now that someone has already done a song on that. And if anyone's watching, especially that guy in Las Vegas, type it in Ed, leading my pencil song. But then leading your pencil, then you've got to work in the word graphite. Oh dear, I know this would happen. So, I am going to go to I'm going to order a glass of wine. This girl is gorgeous. Look at this girl. What's your name?
お待たせいたしました。
Matase Itashimashita, that's her name. And glass of wine, please.
はい。グラスの白ワインを一つ。
Onegaishimasu.
失礼します。
Oh! Oh, everyone disappeared. Ed, I'll say alright, Mark. Good night, pal. Thank you.
白ワインでございます。
Thank you.
グラスお下げしましょうか。ありがとうございます。
Oh, that girl smells very sweet. There was a girl looking at me. She's like middle-aged and like she's doing her hair up and things like that. I'm so excited now. I'm drunk. There you go. I knew that would be covered already. But I bet they didn't talk about rubber in the end. But that's the thing. This is what I like about it. It's like I've written quite a few songs, but when you like Elton John and his songwriting mate, he writes the song and then he puts the music around the song, and I can't do that. So if I come up with a song or a tune or a ditty, as soon as I start to sing or say the words, then the music comes to the song. It just comes straight out. So I guess I'm better than Elton John. Fuck man, I've got to go tomorrow. I've got to. I can't find my paper for the fucking exam tomorrow, so hopefully I'm going to get there early and just say, my name is Gary, teach me about drunk driving in Japan. Well, I wasn't drunk driving, by the way. See, nowadays, maybe that song was done a long time ago, and now you can introduce things like Viagra into the situation. Now, the thing about with this bar is that the staff, they're very meticulous in taking down details from, there's lots of drinks machines. I don't know if maybe there's 4, 5, 6 drink machines. And they're very meticulous in looking after these machines and taking the details down from them and writing them down on a piece of paper with a pencil that's got lead in it. But they're not fucking ridiculous about cleaning the glasses. No, it's not dry, it's a course. So you got a course, and then they'll show you like films of people getting smashed, safe driving. It's for 2 days, and then they give you a test, and then they give you your license back. That's it. So it looks like the next time I've got to fucking drive to the law. It's very difficult. With my attitude, it's very difficult. That'd be great. I wonder if there is a busker. There must be one somewhere that has like he or she holds the world record for busking around the world. I'm not just invited because now you can go to certain places where you're an invited street performer in Japan. But people just turn up and just start busking here and there. Yeah, I'm going to maybe do a search on the internet for that. I think there are limits, Jen, and I think that, for example, hello, hafu, otosan doko kana? Oh, Pakistan. England. Salam alaikum. Alright, Sherry, thanks for dropping in, love. Take care. There are some buskers, but they're like near Nagoya Station, but they're like semi-professional. And what they do before they go they're on their way to try to get famous, they sell their show and they busk and not necessarily take money. They're just there to get like fans to come to their concert, and that's and I don't know if that's a law, but I have seen people busking and taking money, and that will be my gig. Hello. But the best busking is well, no, generally, I did a video, I think, and there's 2 guys at Kanayama Station. They just stand there in strange clothing, posing. I am not fucking kidding. They have no talent whatsoever. They just stand there with strange clothing, and they're there for. I'm sure I did a video on it. And there are some people that sing. Hey Oscar, cheers pal. Thanks for popping in again. Yeah, But like I just want to sing my songs and maybe some old songs from the 1960s, 70s. Bye, Oscar. Well, it's still light outside. Can you sing, Jennifer? Oh, Jennifer, please show your dad my German Santa. See if he likes that one. That's one of my best videos, I think. So I sing Silent Night. I sing Silent Night in German. And what's the other one? That's it. You better watch out. You better take care. You better watch out. You better take care. German Santa is your greatest fear. German Santa singing today. He'll check out your Ziegel. He'll check out your eels. Something like that. But it's a funny song. Yeah, I don't know if people find it, because obviously I'm just taking the piss out of Germans and the war and things like that. But I do have a swastika on my helmet. So I just thought of a joke. So I just thought of a joke. So I do. No, I just thought. Yeah, I do have a swastika on my helmet, but the tattoo artist told me it was going to hurt. Oh dear, you'll have to remind me of these jokes in the next few days, Jennifer. Right, that's it. In this order, I've got to get gold earrings and the SpongeBob tattoo. But I need my brother to pay for those. Jenna, you at work now? Did you set off for work or what? Japanese always carry a handkerchief here in the pocket, and that's purely just for the toilet to dry their hands. Also, the young girl that was running up and down, her dad was from Pakistan. Hey, Alma, how's it going? This broadcast could end soon because I'm very low battery. It's been going a long time now. No, it does, but they just prefer to use the handkerchief. But in fact, in Nagoya city centre, the subway station did not have fucking toilet paper in the toilets. So if you wanted a poo, you had to go and buy tissue paper from the stores. Hello, Reggie. Where are you calling? Elmer, Reggie, where are you calling from? Sorry if I can't remember. Reggie Roberts. Do you know Alf Roberts? Thank you, Authentic Pug. Paris, Texas. Well, that's going to be a cool place to say where you're from, isn't it? Paris, Texas. Harry Dean Stanton. Yes, I have. I lived in America, if only for 5 weeks. I lived in Spain, and then I lived in New Zealand. That's the only thing I remember about it, actually, Harry Dean Stanton. Who else was in that? Anyway, guys, the phone's going to close down in 30 seconds. Thanks a lot, Jenny, for spending all this time with me. And thank you guys who came in late. Sorry, it's going to die now, the phone. But thank you very much. Please tune in next time. See ya. Natasha Kinski.